Hey guys, it's Otti again. I'm here at the Club Volta. Tonight is Echoes of Rebellion Festival, and besides me are two members of the band IST IST. Hi, first of all.
Hello.
Hi. IST IST, you're playing here tonight. You're a headliner.
Yes.
We'll talk about this. But maybe first of all, to people who don't know you, can you say your names and your part in the band?
I'm Andy. I'm the bass player in IST IST.
And I'm Joel. I'm the drummer.
The two main people.
Yeah. Always. This is like the rhythm section. Without it, no band would work.
No,
Like,
only as good as your rhythm section.
totally. I used to be a bass player when I was young as well, so
Yeah,
I don't know.
all good people are.
It's part of the union.
Totally. So, and how would you describe IST IST to a stranger, to someone who never heard of you?
Oh, don't know. Everyone says we sound like Joy Division, so I don't know. That's maybe a good starting point. Don't know. Don't know if you like 80s music or you like miserable music or music for a rainy night. Maybe we're the ones for you.
It's that good dark indie Manchester post-punk sound. I like to think we just got a bit of a new lease of life into it compared to some of the other bands that like
Feels about right. Sort of.
yeah.
Don't know. Manchester music with a modern edge to it. Really, I think.
Heavier edge as well.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
More power behind it, yes.
Yeah.
Great. And how did it start? How did you come together as this band?
Well, I knew Adam, the singer, and well, I kind of met Andy briefly, didn't I?
Yeah.
We're talking. What was this about? 17 years ago.
Close to 20 years.
Yeah,
We're talking a
I
long
was in a
way here,
band.
aren't we?
Adam and Andy were in a band, and we used to play the sort of same shows. And I met Adam a few times, became mates with him, and your band disbanded.
Yeah.
I went off and did a load of other different bands, and Adam heard my band on the radio, and he was like, "Oh," because we were only a duo band at the time, the band I was in. And Adam's like, "Oh, if you ever need an extra band member, let me know." I was like, "Nah, fuck that," because he's having kids, and this band's gonna split anyway. I'd rather just do something new. And then half an hour later, Andy added me on Facebook, and that was it. From there, that was 10 years ago now. So.
I was out for a meal with my now wife, my girlfriend at the time.
Yeah.
Got a call off Adam. We'd not played in a band for a little bit, but I'd always been mates with Adam. Way back. Rang me. Oh, do you remember Joel? Yeah, I do. Yeah. Do you want to be in a band? Do you want to start a band? Rehearsing on Sunday? Yeah, cool. See you there.
Bang.
That was it. That was September 14.
14, and we wrote Night's Out.
Wrote Night's Arm, which we're playing tonight. First song we ever wrote. Still play it.
Yeah.
And then that's it.
A few years down the line, that's where Matt comes in. So I worked at a music shop with Matt. Matt worked in the keyboard department, I worked in the drum department. Adam and Andy were really keen on getting new sounds into the band and stuff. That it wasn't just an extra guitar, so we needed someone who's good at guitar and someone who's good at keyboards. Yeah. And he was really keen on Matt, but I wasn't at the start because Matt's a very good drummer. And I was
Didn't want another drummer in the band.
He's gonna come and nick my job, but he was like, "Nah, I'm done with drums. I'm absolutely bored of it." So, and then he's been playing keys and guitars ever since, and he's still a very good drummer.
Yeah.
He hasn't tried to nick my seat yet.
He can't. Won't let him.
Great. And then funny thing is, I wrote it down. You have a German name somehow.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
how did this come up? For most people, it's not that usual normally.
So when we started out, and with three-piece, it was probably, we're still fairly heavy now, but it was quite an industrial sounding band. And the sort of working title we had was Das Ist. That was the first. We never played a gig under that name, but we were just sort of kicking ideas around and we were going to call it Das Ist. But maybe it sounded too sort of industrial, too sort of German, and so we just said IST IST. Doesn't.
A couple of bits that sort of solidified it as well. Like we were playing around with the English, saying it is what it is.
Yeah.
Well, it is what it is. This is it. So that's kind of. But we wanted it to sound industrial.
Yeah. Percussive sound just doesn't mean anything. It just
and something when you Google
sounded
it,
good.
Something when you Google it, it doesn't come up with something else.
Yeah.
Really. Although everything with IST comes up in German reviews now.
Yeah, it does. Yeah. IST IST review comes up with a review about a recent festival where they've used the word IST.
Yeah.
But to you guys, it probably doesn't mean anything, but to us, it doesn't mean anything, I suppose. No. But don't know, just one of them. Look, once you've played a few gigs with it, once you've released singles under that name, you can't really change it, can you? Not that I would do, but it's one of them. Just sounded cool.
It sounds cool, for sure.
Looks good on like a logo, looks good on a t-shirt. It just don't know.
It's an interesting band name as well, because for the past 10 years everyone's been asking us, what does this mean? So it's still
yeah.
still relevant.
Yeah, whatever.
And I think Das Ist would have been worse because there's this band Das Ich. You probably heard
Okay,
of them.
I didn't know it. I hadn't actually, but yeah,
They're a gothic band from end of the 80s, beginning of the 90s.
right. Well, yeah.
So
There's
this would
another-
have been rather more difficult to say,
Someone
okay, we are not
posted
Das Ist.
Someone posted on our fan page, there's a German band who have a song called Ist Ist.
Is it that Einsterzender Neubauten? Is it? Do you know them?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
I've
yeah.
talked to
Yeah,
the
they
singer.
released something called Ist Ist. So it's quite funny when you search for it. We just come up on Spotify rather than that song.
Yeah, sorry.
So
guys.
probably everyone who wanted to listen to that just heard us instead.
Yeah, good. And maybe we can't talk the whole, can't tell the whole story now, but maybe do we have 2 or 3 turning points that have been important from the beginning to now where we are now?
You've certainly got one, haven't you?
What, turning points?
Yeah,
What do you mean?
Ramsbottom.
Oh god,
That was
yeah,
your turn, that was
yeah.
your-
So like
your-
going back to when the band started, I was already in 2 or 3 other bands at the time. Because the band that I was in, when Adam heard me, was splitting up. So my first instinct was to join as many bands as possible, and whittled it down. It was just this and another band that I was in, and we played a festival in Ramsbottom in the UK. And it was the first time we played like one of those outside tents, and it was like what 650, 700 people there.
Massive.
I was like, wow, this is great. This band's doing great. I love the guys. I love working with Adam and Andy and stuff like that. And it's just like everything's easy in that band. In IST IST, everything was just easy. And this other band that I was in, we had a rehearsal scheduled the day after Ramsbottom, and they just turned up like 45 minutes later. And I was like, do you know what? After what I did last night, I think I found my band now. So, yeah, from that point onward, 100% IST IST. And that was like, what, year and a half, 2 years into, well, it wasn't even that, was it?
16, 2 years in,
Yeah,
maybe
yeah,
something
2 years
like
in,
that.
something
Yeah.
like that. And I was like, right, cool. I know where I'm going now. Put all my eggs in the IST IST basket, and I haven't changed that ever since. So,
Feel like my turning point was first EP we put out on vinyl. I always liked vinyl records and stuff, and we put our EP Spinning Rooms out on record. And then after that, you started looking at, like, you were kind of getting a cult following, and you were getting people who love collecting the records, and you know, you were doing a bit more merch. And once I always felt like anyone can put a single out digitally, anyone can put something on YouTube, anyone can put something on Spotify, Apple Music, whatever, iTunes as it was at the time. But like when you put a record out, that's your place in history. Like, even if everything to do with digital just collapsed, say digital was no longer a thing tomorrow, if we put out physical music, no one can ever take that away then. And then at that stage, you've got your own footprint, you've got a physical footprint. And even if computers stopped working one day, someone can always put your record on a turntable. And I think for me, so it was only a year or two after that, as soon as you start putting your music out physically, you are legitimate at that point. And then it just kind of
we were very
grew from
cautious, weren't we, with architecture? We were very cautious before we put it out. We were sort of like, is now the time? And we're like, well, nothing's stopping us now, is there? Because we don't have any label interest.
No, got our own label.
We'll just do it all ourselves, and like, screw it. With these songs are right and good to go. Let's go and record them. And we're really happy with the first record. But I remember conversations we were having like, should we do this now? Because otherwise you're just waiting on forever. You can just release single after EP.
Yeah, you can always find a reason to not put your debut out or whatever. You can always find a reason to not press a load of vinyls. You can always find a reason to not do music videos. As soon as you've sort of committed it to record, as soon as people have bought it, as soon as people have got it on the shelves at home, that's it. You buckle up, you're fucking doing it, aren't you? Then at that stage,
yeah. Looking back.
And I was thinking about exactly this because yesterday I had I think half an hour of where my internet didn't work. So I was preparing interviews and stuff, and then everything collapsed, and I said, okay, but I have my records.
Yeah.
If everything doesn't work, I can put out a record and listen to it.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like if
work.
you're
As long as your electric's on.
Yeah, as long as the electric's on, lose your internet, lose your Spotify log on, delete your apps, lose your phone. Someone's got a physical record, people can still listen to it. You know, which I find incredibly cool still. Even though we've done loads of records, I still find it cool.
Yeah.
Totally. I know. I'm still a collector as well.
Yeah.
Great. And you mentioned architecture. I think this was your first long player.
Yes.
In 2020. So it came out in Corona times and COVID times.
Yeah.
Was this a curse, or was it good for you to say, okay, even we can now promote it online, stuff like this?
I think if you want to go down that route, I think architecture in a weird way worked well for us.
Yeah.
Coming out in lockdown because everyone was at home, so we actually got more focus than we probably should have.
I think more people were listening to it than might have done otherwise.
Yeah. So I think it actually got us a bit more attention than we should have got. Not taking away from the record. I think the record's great and everyone still likes it to this day. I think that the record that COVID probably really ruined was The Art of Lying.
Yeah, second one.
Because we started, as architecture came, we're one of these bands, once a record's done, it's done way before it gets to the public domain. So like, if we're working on a record, we're probably working on the next one already. And we were already working on Art of Lying. And it was weird because we never got to gig Art of Lying. That was
written and recorded in almost total silence, wasn't it, really, where it was kicking ideas around online.
Yeah.
Never got to gig test it. I mean, the way that I saw architecture, it's funny because at the time I remember people saying architecture was their lockdown album. Now I never saw it that way because lockdown, we did it in 2019, we recorded that in October 2019. So I never saw architecture as a lockdown record. I think of architecture sort of just before all that COVID stuff happened. Yeah, the lockdown record for us was Art of Lying, but look, we could have delayed it, but at the time, no one knew how long it was going to take, did they? No one knew how long it was going to be before gigs came back. No one knew how long it was before you could travel again. No one knew how long anything was going to take. So the only thing that we ever checked was the company who were fulfilling all the orders that people did online. We dropped them an email and said, are you still operational? Are you still posting out? They said, yeah, right, okay, we'll release it.
Yeah.
Give some, give people something to enjoy in a time that was quite shit for everyone, really.
I think you can hear it a bit as well. The only good thing that came from Art of Lying as well is like our writing process changed.
Yeah, it did.
So architecture was always just four of us in a room thrashing it out, which is great, and we still do on certain tracks when we're writing. But with Art of Lying, we couldn't do that. We're all in four separate places, and normally a lot of the stuff started with the bass and drums, but actually the drums was coming last now. And it sort of changed the dynamic of how we write.
Yeah, the writing process has kind of stayed that way since, where you're kicking ideas around online, aren't you?
Yeah. It starts off with a very basic beat, and then this whole thing happens, and then it eventually ends up in the room, and then it goes to a producer and all that sort of stuff. Now, especially like Art of Lying and all that sort of stuff, it's the process just evolved with it. But I think without COVID and without that, our songwriting process would probably be very different. So kind of glad of it in a weird way.
Yeah, I am. Yeah. Didn't enjoy it, but I'm kind of at least if you're going to take positive, then
it's still slightly unenjoyable nowadays.
Yeah, totally.
But it works.
It does.
So
You could change back if you wanted.
Yeah, but look,
we ain't got time now.
No, and look, we've had success since.
Yeah.
Fame
broke.
Protagonist, bigger fire. That process that we've been doing, that's worked. They've charted quite high back home. So at the moment, our process is working for us.
Yeah.
So keep doing it.
It does. It's very efficient. Very efficient.
So never change the running system was
Look, always look for improvements, but if something's working for you and enjoying doing it, keep doing it.
Yeah. Totally understand. Great. And in between, you have released 3 more albums.
Yes.
So the news is, I'll read it because I'm totally bad in titles. Light a Bigger Fire.
Yeah, that's the last
That's
record.
the last one, 2024.
Yeah, it's the 4th record.
So what was important to you to make this one a special one? Where you say, okay, this is new, this is fresh.
Well, I think, we've been doing this for like nearly 11 years now, and Light a Bigger Fire was the first record where we were all full time. We quit our jobs. This is our job now.
Oh, cool.
This is what we do. And Bigger Fire was the first record released as full time band, and that was we threw everything that we had at the time behind it. Maximum effort went into that. We spent so much time writing it, so much time recording it, looking at the artwork, touring it. It was last year when we took that record out. We played something like 65 shows or something last year. That's a lot of shows.
Yeah, sure.
It's more than one a week, every week for a year, and we went everywhere.
Yep.
We went to Dubai. The other side of the world. Czech Republic, Hungary, Poland, Germany, Sweden, Denmark, Norway, everywhere. We went everywhere with that record, and I love that record. I think it's my favourite record that we've done, and that's because 1, I like the songs, and 2, we just put everything we had into it. We had to. You know, that's
Sure.
it's our future, that.
Yeah.
So that was just that. Look, it only came out less than a year ago, but again, we recorded that well before that. We finished recording that in February last year. We put it out in September last year.
Yeah.
It just reminds me of a time where we were taking a massive risk, all quitting our jobs. You know, it's a huge risk, quitting your jobs and hoping that the band does well. And that reminds me of that time where we just went and did
I
it.
think tonight, if I'm right, we're playing 9 out of 10 tracks off the album.
Yeah, I think it is. That's about right.
No
8, Ghost and Hope to Love.
Oh no.
8 out of the 10 tracks off that album.
The keyboard.
Yeah, so
2.
you know, we play so much of that album live.
Oh yeah.
And the reason we do it is because we love it.
Yeah.
And the good songs.
But they have to go on this full band thing. So was it hard to take this decision to say, okay, we do it not only for you but for your partners and families and stuff?
Oh,
So
yeah.
say-
Yeah, luckily, we've got a very good support network around us. Adam and Andy were the first 2 to sort of go full time and do that, and me and Matt were still jumping holidays and gigs and stuff.
Yeah.
Where I was moving shifts.
Borrowing
and
and
stuff.
stealing to get time off
Luckily,
to.
I'd worked my way up this company at this point. I could sort of swing where me and Matt were at the time and stuff like that. Abuse my power, if you will.
Yeah.
So we could go and play a gig in Hull.
What a time.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a big decision. It's a life decision.
Yeah.
But we're there saying about how we've known each other for 17 years or whatever. Why would you spend 17 years of your life writing music, playing music, buying equipment, rehearsing, paying for rehearsal rooms, paying for recording, if when you get the chance to do it, you don't do it? You've got to go and do it.
For sure.
You've got to go and do it. I don't want to do an interview in 20 years with someone who goes, oh, why didn't this make it? And you go, no, because I didn't quit my job.
Yeah.
You're like, fuck off. Just go and try it.
I know it's quite a trend at the moment. A lot of bands saying, "Oh, everything doesn't pay out enough," and I agree, it doesn't. And there's not enough support out there. But you've got to make it happen yourself because no one's going to come and help
No.
you. At the end of the day, it's the music business.
We drove here from Manchester.
we drove here.
You know, we travelled yesterday. We were in the
14 hours.
14 hours we travelled in the van. Not by air, wasn't by sea. We drove from Manchester. We're playing for an hour and 20 minutes or something later on, and then we're going to drive all the way back home tomorrow for one show. It's because I fucking love it though.
Yeah,
That's
whatever.
why.
And if we sell a couple of t-shirts and it pays for the fuel
Yeah.
and a couple of sandwiches at the petrol station,
Yeah.
we're happy.
Look,
You know,
that's-
it's a business.
Yeah,
as long as it's in the black and it's not in the red,
We're good.
That's fine.
Yeah.
That's fine.
And it's what I tell young bands when they say, we want to get professional, we want to start. I say play. Even if you have to pay for it at the beginning. If you don't get your expense.
We lost money for
later,
years.
we lost money for
later on
years
you get it
and
back.
years.
You should do, yeah.
Yeah.
But you have to play because you have to get your audience.
Yeah.
You've got to look. You need to be able to identify what clearly is a good show and what clearly is a bad show. But even still, now at our level, sometimes you don't know. We've turned up to festivals that we thought were going to be amazing and have not been.
Yeah.
Turned up to shows that we thought were going to be amazing and have not been. But
And the opposite as well.
Yeah, somewhere we thought they were going to be.
Passport.
Passport. Yeah.
That was the biggest shock ever, that.
Yeah, I thought we were going to be playing to a couple of hundred people. There was like 4,000 people in this tent in the Netherlands watching us. Look, you've got to. I'm not saying just recklessly quit your job, but just go and do it.
Yeah, it's
Just
a
go and do
business.
it.
It's a business. That's probably everyone wants the quick fix. Everyone wants the X Factor. Germany's got
Instant
talent,
success.
Britain's got
Yeah.
instant-
No.
Oh, that's
No. It is.
It's a slog. It's a slog.
It is.
If you don't want to
hard
do it,
work, man.
you won't do it.
Yeah.
You just got to keep showing up.
Yeah, same with me, for example, doing YouTube.
There you go.
Maybe you have one video that kicks up, but you have
That's
to do it
Yeah, and
constantly.
then the other ones just do not, and then
And you even don't know why. You have a big
no.
Wait,
Wait.
watch this.
You just got to keep doing it because you love doing it.
Yeah.
You know.
But back to your music. How is it? Do you all write, for example, auch lyrics stuff, or is it just
Adam, who's sat over there somewhere, Adam does all the lyrics. No way I do that. Absolutely no way. That's his thing.
But can you tell something about the topics of the lyrics?
God, I don't know. The
summary?
C. The C.
Depends what album you're talking.
Depends what album. I don't know. Spinning Rooms, our first EP, was writing about having mental breakdowns.
Yeah.
Architecture was probably some extension of that.
Yeah.
Art of Lion was writing about
He was into
lockdowns and governments and
politics.
governments, politics. Protagonist was writing from other people's point of view. reason it's called Protagonist. It's all written from other people's perspective. Light a Bigger Fire was just about writing some big songs.
That's what we wanted to do.
Yeah. And then the album,
He was like, "Oh, we're all full time." Like,
I want to write some fucking pop
write
songs.
some big pop songs.
Yeah.
So that Adam's very clever with that sort of thing. He always has an overriding theme, and he always has a back catalogue. He has notebook after
He's got
notebook.
He's got so many notebooks with lyrics. We just trust him with that.
Yeah.
Look, we might be demoing, and he might.
Oh, plenty of times.
We might sort of go, what about this there, or why don't you raise that bit, or what about introducing it this way? But it's never the theme, never the subject. That's his thing. But it might just be phrasing or enunciation on certain things that we all chip in
It
on.
goes back to that case of it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Yeah,
he's
he's-
a fantastic lyric writer and fantastic songwriter. So why
Yeah,
would we-
good
why-
storyteller, you know,
he's
like-
a funny guy as well.
He's a funny
If you
guy.
do get to chat to him in a bit, he's like
Chat to him, he's the funniest person you'll ever meet.
He's like talking
Yeah.
to a stand-up comedian.
Yeah, he's a funny guy. But then I know that don't come across in the music, but he's a good storyteller.
He's a very good story.
You know, and then there's stories in the lyrics, and then look, lyrics are massively important. He's good at it. Leave him with it. You know, leave him with it.
And what's the point also? You have said when you have released record, you're working on the new one. So
Yeah.
probably you are working on album number 5.
Nearly done.
Yeah,
done.
pretty
So-
much.
So
Nearly finished.
do you have some date or some at least
Yeah.
Yeah.
when it comes
Next
out?
year.
Not telling you.
Next year.
Next February.
Somewhere between
maybe.
January
Next
and
Jan.
December next year.
Yeah, December, Jan, Feb. Before March next year.
Okay, so
So I was
people.
going even
Yeah.
wider. I was saying January 26th to December 26th.
Oh, really? Oh, right, shit, I busted that then. Oh, yeah. Sorry, yeah, December 26th to March 27th.
There you go.
There you go.
Yeah, yeah.
It's early next year sometime.
Yeah, there'll be a new one.
It's nearly finished.
So maybe if it's out, we can even talk about this one.
I don't know.
Depends what you got. Depends what you got last.
You
minute.
give us a date.
Go on. Come on. What have you got for me?
Wait, I have some rest of beer.
Yeah, fine.
Yeah,
Yeah,
see.
gonna take more than that. I've
Okay,
got a fridge full.
but to stay serious, so let's talk about this festival, for example, as we are
Yeah.
and it's Echoes of Rebellion. So I have to ask,
Yeah.
are you rebels?
I suppose so. Quit my job and went and be a full-time musician. I suppose that's rebellious.
According to the struggling musician music industry, yeah, I suppose we are quite
Yeah,
rebellious.
pretty rebellious. Pirates, really.
Yeah.
Pirates on the sea.
Yeah.
To make some pirate music as well.
No, well, we did have a song in the very early
song
days
called
called Pirates. Yeah, well, I think it was maybe the second song we wrote that.
Just a true DIY band doing it.
We are, I suppose we are pretty rebellious in that sense.
I think that's the true
Yeah.
punk attitude.
Who else gets in a fucking van and drives all the way to Cologne to play for an hour, go back home? It's pretty rebellious, that.
And drink some beer.
I'm drinking
Yeah, of course, that's the only reason I'm here.
Yeah.
So
A lot of beer was drank yesterday as well in that van.
Jesus Christ, yeah.
What else are you meant to do?
Talk?
Yeah.
No, thank you.
you just drink beer and did you listen to music on the trip?
God.
Yeah, there's always music.
We got a van playlist, which is
How many songs? 1,800?
ridiculous.
It's nearly...
With some examples, what?
Oh God, anything, mate.
some songs.
Shuffle it and see what comes up. There's anything might come up on there because we just add to it all the time.
It's bad. It could be anything.
It could be
Slipknot,
Slipknot, Shania Twain, it could be
anything.
Tina Turner, or it could
Anything. It's like no rules.
Fucking
There's no
anything,
rules
man.
in the van. If you like,
be. No, you just put the playlist on shuffle and we keep adding to it all the time.
where's my van playlist?
I did it with my cassettes and CDs back in the days
Yeah.
as well. Just mixing totally styles and stuff and
Yeah. Well, this is it. I mean, this is the joy of Spotify Shuffle.
The van
Yeah.
playlist is 125 hours, 19 minutes
There you go.
long.
That's 125. So that's
So if we
that's
put,
like over in. That's nearly a
if we
week.
put it on shuffle,
What do we get?
Kings of Leon.
Kings of Leon first.
Kings of Leon.
Let's do 5 songs.
Oh no, I've queued up a load of podcasts when I was sleeping last
Do you
night.
want me to get it up
No,
and
no,
shuffle?
fine,
You got it.
I've got
Just play your cue.
Then you got Maximo Park. Yeah.
Maximo Park.
Naked Ray Gun. Do you like Naked Ray Gun?
Yeah.
Proper old school punk.
Yeah.
I love Naked Ray Gun.
Sounds classic.
Then into Slayer.
okay.
Yeah.
And then into Peter Gabriel.
Peter Gabriel. There you go. Welcome to our van playlist.
For the rest of it, it goes. It goes.
Yeah.
It goes Interpol, Elton John, Gary Newman, Luna, Silver Apples, Slade, Sleep, Friendly Fires,
Fires,
Nirvana,
Nirvana.
Fatboy Slim, There's
elbow.
There's no
yeah,
rules.
everything on there, man.
Totally just have fun and
Yeah,
listen to good music.
Yeah, we like. Sometimes the van playlist chooses brutality or niceness. So
Yeah, I think the algorithm kind of knows.
Yeah.
Like, if you go Slayer, you very rarely get a Gloria Gaynor. You might get Slipknot.
you might
get System
It's
of a
very
Down.
kind to us.
Yeah.
It's 125 hours worth of music. It's a lot of music.
Yeah, you got
Yes, great. And let's come to an end now, because I think you want to have some more beer. And I want to have some more bands. to talk to.
I've still got that.
But what's important?
I've got that much interview left.
yeah.
But what's important to you to get into the right mood now? We have some hours.
We've got a while. What time is it?
Yeah, good question.
5:15. We've got 5 hours. Nearly.
Yeah.
5 hours.
We
We've
will
got
probably
plenty of time to get in the mood.
go and get a bite to eat, have another beer. We'll probably go back to the hotel, have a cold shower, maybe a small nap,
Yeah,
sleep
yeah,
for a
an
little
hour or
bit.
two.
and then just restart again.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to your show.
Oh, yeah, me
Do
too.
you have something to announce? Some shows, for example, that you have in mind? Where can see
We
you
are
this year?
waiting. I really hope we're coming back to Germany later this year. We're waiting. I believe we've got 2 shows in October. I genuinely don't know where they are yet.
Should not be
But that's going to be the plan. So we're playing. Got 3 in Italy, 3 in Netherlands. We're waiting on 2 German dates, and Poland and Hungary, I believe. And that's going to be our autumn tour, because we've got to finish the album. 4 UK dates, so we've probably got something like 12, 14 shows left this year after summer. And then we're going to start releasing some music September, October time, something like that. So there's
new stuff will be coming out.
yeah, new
before
stuff's coming
Christmas.
fairly soon.
Yeah.
Great. So I'm looking forward to this as well.
Yeah, me too.
And
I've already heard it, but I'm still looking forward to
You
it.
should be looking forward to it. Sounds good.
It does.
I do. Great. And do you have some message, some greetings to the people outside?
I don't know. People of Germany, they've always been
Germany's great. But
very kind to us, haven't they?
Germany's been very kind to us. Very much feels like home, but you really need to catch up to the Netherlands now.
Yeah, the Netherlands.
they are-
Netherlands are our #1 European country. The German fans, you really need to.
Potential. We
Yeah,
can see
German shows are getting bigger and bigger. Well, they
Yeah.
are getting bigger and bigger. We played to 400 people in Berlin last time we were here. Always a good show in Cologne. This is our 4th time in Cologne. Just fucking get into it. I know the name. I know the name doesn't make any
know it's
sense to you.
confusing.
I know the name is confusing.
it.
Just trust it. Trust the process. Go with it.
Yeah.
Make it your own. Have fun with it.
Have fun with it.
You know.
Yeah.
Just come on, get into it. No, it makes no sense. Just get into it. Buy the records, buy the tickets, buy the T-shirt.
Especially the t-shirt.
Put the name aside. Doesn't make any sense to you. Enjoy it.
There you go.
Totally. I'm with you. Great. So thanks for the nice talk.
Oh, thank you.
Having us.
People outside, thanks for watching. I'm looking forward to the show. Great people, great band. And I say bye bye. Cheers. See ya.
Cheers.